Hey everyone, welcome to Hayden Big Grilling. Now tonight, and here in a little while, we're going to be firing up the Blackstone for some steak tacos. But before we move out there, we're going to do our prep work on the steak inside here first. Start off with, I'm going to show you the steak that we're using. We're using the sirloin tender steak. It's right at a pound, 12 bucks. But what we're going to do, we're going to cut these into strips. But this is a very good cut of steak for this. It's tender, it really soaks up the marinade. So this is my go-to for the steak tacos. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my steak, put it on some parchment paper. I'm gonna come in with another sheet of parchment paper over the top of it. Take my tenderizing hammer and just kind of thin these out a little bit. So that way, you want them all the same thickness so they'll cook down the same amount of time. Now that we've got it cut, I'm just gonna come through and slice our steak into strips. Then once we got them cut into our strips, we're gonna come back and cut them like this into about little bite-sized pieces. Just like so. As I cut my steak into these bite-sized pieces, we're just gonna put it in a gallon-sized Ziploc bag, and I'll bring you back when we're finished cutting up our steak. I'm gonna pour that whole bottle in here. And then, once I get it emptied out, I'm not gonna pinch all the air out of the bag, but get most of it out. And then close the bag. I just kind of wanna work this around where all that meat gets good and coated in that carne asada sauce. And then we're gonna put this in the fridge until time to cook. Folks, we're gonna do a pretty simple, pretty basic tacos, steak tacos tonight. But I'm gonna take me some vegetable oil. I'm gonna pour me a little bit onto my surface here. This stuff kind of smeared around, let that start to heat up. And then we're gonna bump our heat up once we get our fire lit to about a medium-high heat. Pretty simple. Basically, all we're going to do out here is cook the meat. I'm not doing any veggies tonight other than some cilantro for topping on the tacos. But like I said, we're just keeping this simple, but a very, very good steak taco nonetheless. I think our stove top, or grill top rather, is heated up enough. So what we're going to do, we're going to start adding our steak onto here. Now I will give you a little heads up on this Tapatio carne asada. When you put it on, don't have your head and your nose directly above the meat, because this stuff smells amazing, but it's stout. Last time I did this was the first time, actually. But, oh, it had my nose running, my eyes watering. So just a little public service announcement there. But we're gonna get these on and start cooking our steak. Little setback. Run out of propane, but thankfully we got our gas grill over here, swapped out the bottles. We're cooking again. Just, you know, it happens. All right, so we just got our steak in the house. So what I'm going to do now is spread me a little bit of sour cream over my tortilla, work that around. Next, we're going to add our steak onto our tortilla. And folks, this stuff it smells so dang good. Now we're going to come over the top with some shredded cheese. I went with Colby Jack. You use whatever cheese you want. Now that we have our shredded cheese, I'm going to come over the top with some queso picked up from the Mexican restaurant just up the street, Casa Brava. Add that in. This steak taco is looking phenomenal. Now for the last step, I'm going to add me some cilantro onto the top. Love cilantro. Let's give it that all-important taste test. Sorry, I'm doing a voiceover. But folks, I'm telling you right now, that was phenomenal. So much flavor. Hey folks, I apologize. We did the taste test last night. So good on the steak tacos. But then we had family over and we just got to visiting. But y'all, please give these tacos a try. Very quick. And again, you can build them up as elegant as you like or keep them simple, just as we did with steak and some cilantro sprinkled in on top, some cheese, sour cream. Very good, very easy, and great use of the Blackstone. So y'all please let me know what you think of the video. Y'all please like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.